Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Now let's go to DaByaBya like you were saying about DaByaBya. So DaByaBya is a dude I ran across on Instagram. He used to be on Instagram talking shit from Shreveport, but it's funny as a motherfucker. Like niggas be talking cash money and shit. So I get to posting them on my page. Niggas like, man, that nigga funny as it. They going follow me and shit. I'm turning this page up, turning this page up. So my partner P like, man, you turning nigga page up, man. You might as well go and fuck with him. But I'm like, nobody knew why I wanted to fuck with him. People was listening to him talk crazy, but they weren't listening to him rap. Like, bro, I studied this G shit. Like, this shit my heart. Like, I got a passion for this shit. I like, man, listen to this nigga voice, man. Man, that nigga sound like that's what Shreveport sound like it to me. Like, that's Shreveport sound. Now, the new shit they doing, they just becoming a new style. But the original shit, that's like Boosie back in '04 or some shit, '05. Like, nigga know the Boosie that they like type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I got out for. I'm like, ooh, this nigga here raw, and I ain't listening to the raps. Like, this nigga here, he marketable. Like, he funny as a bitch. He his own type of person. Like, I don't want to change nothing about him. I just want him to be him type shit. You hear me? So, man, I'm just taking an interest into this nigga. So, man, some just say, call him to Baton Rouge. I get him down here. We go to work, go to the studio. I'm like, man, I told y'all this nigga was raw, man. Man, one day, man, 10 songs, man. Dude wake up out his sleep, rapping. I'm talking about dude, nice, but he fucked up. Crazy nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, he smoked, you know what I'm saying, mojo and shit, whatever, but I still respect a man as a man, like, I ain't no judgmental ass nigga, like, so when I looked at it, it was like nothing to me, like a normal person, like, I'd have been around niggas like that, dealt with niggas like that, but when people look at it, they look at it like, dude tripping, or who did that in the third, but
I asked Big Fella about it, and he said the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
He was like, man, at one time, man, DaByaBya, we had him in the studio, but he had stuff going on, and hey.
Like, dude used to just be doing crazy shit, like here, like, you know what I'm saying? He got it going on, so I don't want to get in details on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nothing to tarnish him about some old shit.
Yeah, because he doing his thing.
He doing his thing right now,
yeah,
so, but it's like, the shit he was doing at the time, I had to fall back from because I didn't want that shit to fuck with what I had going. I ain't just ain't had time for that. I still trying to gather myself together. Like I said, this before the car shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to gather myself together. So bam, after I get myself back together, after I push that to the side to get myself together, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that nigga getting a buzz. So I called Fella, you hear me? With Fella, we already had those songs that's out now. At this time, you know, Fella, he was searching for a song and searching, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his shit together too at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, check this out. Cause Fella, a DJ, party promoter, he everything. I say, man, the whole chicken wings, he, whatever t-shirts, here, one shot, one-stop shops. I'm like, bro, look, this is what I'm gonna do. You just fuck with the DaByaBya shit for me. You hear me? While I go get myself together, cause once I get myself together with this music shit, I'm gonna be able to just come, you know what I'm saying, just pass the torch down. Like, we already got them, I already got songs lined up for them. I already got paperwork, I already got everything lined out. You know what I'm saying? So bam, check this out. All they get done, you hear me, we end up having to bag up from dude because he was tripping. So man, after he stopped tripping, Fella go dub back and fucking with him, end up dropping the song, you know what I'm saying? So the song taking off, doing this shit. But now, he's still a hard to handle kind of person too though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling Fella, like man, if you go fuck with him, you gotta bring him to your house. Like, he gotta come with you. He like one of them type of, you can't leave him back at home. Cause they know he crazy, so vulnerable to do anything type shit. A nigga fuck around inside him and fuck it up with what we got going on. So shit, like I just got a call, Hurricane Chris sign the nigga. So I'm like, ain't that some shit? Then Big Fella, I'm thinking you had the paperwork together. You had like the management paperwork or some shit. But at the same time, both of them moving too fast past me type shit. Everybody just trying to do something instead of just going with the fucking plan like I had set up. The shit would never mean much. But everybody just trying to do something, trying to be that nigga. And I feel back, man, I ain't got time for this shit, man. Cause there's nothing that no other new artists or artists go do this in the field I got going on. I'm my own type of nigga, my own swag and nothing. So I don't give a fuck who turn up or who, none of that shit go in the field I got going on type shit. So I don't be worried about this shit. Certain niggas don't like to see other niggas turn up. You know what I'm saying? So I just fell back from the shit. You know what I'm saying? So this new shit come about Hurricane Chris signing a nigga this, that, and the third. But a big fella, you supposed to have all that on lock. Then you been kind of moving shady with this shit anyway. So I just ain't stop getting the fuck. Like, man, that's what y'all want to do. You can have that shit, son. Like, I ain't tripping, but I built all that shit from ground up, and the nigga really moving fast on me. Ain't giving me the whole scoop on shit. And look how shit happened. Hurricane Chris ended up signing nigga. And I left the shit for you to go with your move with and have shit side out with. But when nigga be trying to move fast and do crazy, look how shit turn around. I own the beat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on the
I'm Trill Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for that shit to go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's called Lightbulb. Yeah. That's I'm on beat. Yeah. Be Real made the beat. You know what I'm saying? All this shit Trill Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So everybody trying to beat me to the point on some shit that I done built and still got to come back and deal with me.